because I'm ready to get this camera together. That's what we getting ready to do. That's, what makes every day amazing. Every day amazing. It's a backdrop. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm sitting beside something. Y'all see Jimmy Crackhorn. Hey, at JL's House of Fashion. How you doing? Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Tracy time. It's time for another moment with me, Tracy T. It is a motivation marvelous Monday today, this second Monday in January 2021. I hope this finds you wonderfully well, and I want you to know that I'm going to be here for 30 minutes. I'm going to do 3 and 30. I am sincere and absolutely sensational in my everyday amazingness, and I want you to know that you, yes, you, are here with me for Motivation Monday. I do live at lunch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11:30 for 30 minutes. I do 3 for 30. I'm going to give you 3 things in 30 minutes, and then we're going to be done. And I'm going to let you go about your day, and I'm going to go about mine. But now here's what I want you to know before we get any further. If you are tuned in, if you get a chance to see this, I need you to like, subscribe, or better yet, set your notifications so you get notified when you're live. Be part of the T Row crew. That's what I want you to do. Yes, you be part of the T Row crew. Set your notifications so you can get live with me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, stop right now what you're doing right now and press the subscribe button. Go ahead and like, and then even give me a comment. I want to hear from you. It's important to me. Certified Master Coach. As a certified master coach, people ask all the time, what do you do? How do you do what you do? All that. I get questions like that all the time. But now here's what I want you to understand. As a mindset coach, because that's my overarching, I'm shifting mindsets. My clients that I work with one-on-one, it's a mindset shift, y'all. You've got to be in a position where you understand you can do anything you want based on what your mindset. Okay? So now, this Motivation Monday is very simple. 3 for 30, my 3. We know that there has been absolute tomfoolery and jackassery happening in our country. If you are watching this from another country, you are looking in at us and wondering what the heckle, Jekyll, and Hyde is happening to American citizens. Well, I want you to know that some of the American citizens are literally losing their minds. They have become unhinged. We're not going to give a lot of energy to it because here's what I want you to do. You can let yourself fall down the rabbit hole of hate and disgrace and disgust and shame by being tapped in, tuned in, and then giving energy to that. Or you can acknowledge it. I'm not saying not to acknowledge it. You can acknowledge it for what it is, an absolute just a shame is what it is. It's a shame on our nation. It's a stain on our nation. It's a disgrace. However, comma, don't own that for yourself unless you were out there. If you were out there acting a plum fool, go ahead and turn yourself in, because I'm surprised you even looking at this if you were out there, because you wouldn't be following me. But if you know somebody, I encourage you to do the right thing. But here's what I want you to do for yourself, because this is about motivating yourself. What I want you to do for yourself is focus on peace. Focus on giving yourself and acknowledging what it is. But for yourself, what you're going to take in is peace. Because here's what I can tell you. When I saw the absolute insurrection happening, I immediately posted peace. That's what we've got to focus on. We've got to focus on peace. Not just peace for the nation. We absolutely want peace for the nation. We need a healing. We need a healing to wash over our land. But you need peace for your mind and peace for your heart, your spirit. You need peace. Okay? So you need to claim that, because what I said to you today earlier in my post was you got to get up. You've got to make a decision about what it is you're saying to yourself. If all you're saying to yourself is negative stuff about how you're not going to meet this day, about how this Monday is so horrible, about all the stuff that's going on and how terrible things are, that is what you are going to feed, and that is what will grow. Right? Focus on things that are positive. So I'll give you an opportunity. Number 2, the opportunity for you to focus on things that are positive is all about how you look at things, your mindset, your perspective. You hear people say, glass half empty, glass half full, right? Okay, well, here's how this works. You get absolute all kind of stuff. We've had just an overwhelming supply. Hey, Paris underscore Nicole underscore online, how you doing today? How you are? Listen, you get a choice to make a decision about what you get and how you deal with what you get. People will come and bring you foolery. jackassery all the time. They will test you and try you on the very core of who you are. And you can say wrong and no, or you can own that. It's up to you. You make a decision. You get to decide what you do with what's coming to you. You don't have to take ownership of anything. So I want you to be conscious of that. That's a mindset shift. That is a mindset shift. That's why when you hear little people, when you see people that come to you and they see that you're doing well and you're on your way to success, and you make the mistake of sharing your ideas and plans and hopes and dreams with somebody, they will play a game with your mind. They will plant seeds of doubt and discouragement for you because they don't want you to level up, because you will leave them behind. You got to make up your mind this Motivation Monday that you are going to do what you need to do for yourself. You can't take what's coming from you from external sources and take ownership of somebody else's stuff. I remember this was not long ago. Sweetie and I are going through a drive-through fast food. I just wanted a baked potato, y'all. Something simple, just a plain baked potato. And I be doggone, the person that was at the register through the drive-through, she had the worst stank, funk, nasty ever. Do you hear me? Her attitude was horrible. And I want you to know that Sweetie looked at me and said, "Baby, don't let that person's attitude, upset you. You having a good day." And I look back and I said, "Oh no, that's her funk. She gonna own all her funk. That's her stank. She get to keep her stank. That's her taking ownership over her stuff. I'm Teflon coated. That stuff didn't stick to me. Let her keep her stank. She's not gonna ruin my day. I made a decision. I set my mind on focusing on the piece that I had already captured for myself. I took ownership of it. Hello. And I said, nothing will disturb it. Nothing will penetrate it. You got to make your mind up about this thing. You can't just be open and blank. You can't be an empty sponge waiting for other people to pour into you and fill you up with foolishness. You go out there and make a choice about what it is you want to do with yourself, and make a choice about how it is you want. You make a mistake when you share your plans and hopes and dreams with people who have absolute no positive intention for you. Stop sharing your hopes and dreams with folks. Make a covenant with the person that you leaning on most high. For me, I'm Jesus Christ all day long. No shame in my game. I'm gonna talk to the Lord. I'm gonna find out what He wants me to do. You got to have your own covenant, but you don't have to share your hopes and dreams and your aspirations and goals with anybody else. Now, this is gonna take me to number 3. Now, number 3, the word. I need y'all to say the word with me. Nevertheless. Say the word nevertheless with me. I need y'all to type it, see it, say it, own it. The word nevertheless. Nevertheless. I love nevertheless. And y'all will always see me give you a real good however comma. But nevertheless is a word I want you to incorporate this day and for this entire week, because you can have whatever circumstance that you're facing. Nevertheless, I'll give you an example. We got foolishness going on in the land. We had a full insurrection happen last week. Nevertheless, there is an inauguration coming, and we will have a new president. Hello, somebody. Hello. Nevertheless, you have a whole sleepless night. You ain't had an ounce of sleep, and you got a whole day ahead of you. Nevertheless, when you get the things done, you'll be able to rest comfortably. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? You got to put this thing in yourself. You got to pour into yourself. The gospel song says, speak over yourself, encourage yourself. You got to get your mind wrapped around this thing. You got to take ownership over this and get yourself out of not just the back seat. Some of y'all in the third row seats of your own life. Hello, somebody. You got to be in a position where you are not in the passenger seat, that you are in the driver's seat. This is your life. This is your one gift. This is your thing that you get a chance to manage. You get to own all of this. You get to own all that you got going on. So why are you surrendering your control and your power to somebody else? It doesn't even make sense. You got to make a decision for yourself to say, today I am going to do this. Today I am going to do that. And today I am not letting anything stop me. You make that choice, because you got a chance to get up this morning, and some people didn't. That's why I always say live like it's a gift. Because if you right here, this is a gift. You get to decide what you do with it. So if you taking on all the foolishness that you got, and I can guarantee you, we are not seeing the last of it. What we saw last week is not, unfortunately, the last, y'all. It's not the last of what we're going to see with the foolishness. Because just because we have the inauguration doesn't take away the mindset. Hello again, the mindset. Because those people opened their minds up to receive something that was false, faux, wrong, untrue, and they took action on it. Okay? That's not going to stop just because we have this phenomenal person coming in and our queen, Kamala. That's not going to stop. However, nonetheless, you can control how you react to what happens with whatever intake you get. You control it. You have power. You have authority. You got sovereignty over how you process what you receive. Y'all hear me? You are the one who is in a position to say, "Oh, no, 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 not. I'm not doing that. Count me out. Count me out." I love the New Edition song. You got the COUNT me out. Yes, count me out, because I'm counting myself in on success. I'm counting myself in on health. I'm counting myself in on wealth. I'm counting myself in on achieving my goals. Do y'all hear me? You got to be ready. You can't sit back and be an idle. My God doesn't put us in a position where we're in neutral. We're in drive. We're going forward. We're looking ahead. And you can't focus on people's ideas and thoughts they have for you if you're gonna move forward about your own goals. You got your own dreams. You got your own goals. Take them and take action. Write those things down. And then get your mindset shifted. Get your mind wrapped around that thing, because it is going to, I tell you, whatever you think, whatever you fan, whatever you water is what grows. So if your mindset is focused on being successful and achieving your goals and being positive, that is what you will have. It's a manifestation. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I can't say enough about all the different words that make it be what it is. You can literally say to yourself, yes, I see this, and I acknowledge it's in this current state. Nevertheless, I know that it will be better. I know that I can move from this point. I know that it's not going to always be like this. Do y'all hear me? Nevertheless, your mindset shift, and then taking ownership of what it is you have for yourself. Because I'm going to give you an example. If you woke up this morning and you said to yourself, oh, it's Monday. I'm so sick of, I'm tired. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. What am I going to do? Well, then that's what you're going to have. You already have your mind set that it's Monday and you are tired. You just took ownership over that. You literally said to yourself, I am tired. Now, the reverse, conversely, however, nonetheless, if you woke up and said, whoo, it's Monday, I have a full list of opportunities. I have talents and skills and gifts that I can use, that I will be able to help someone or help myself get to my goal. Then that is different, is it not? If you woke up and said, the last thing I want to do is brush my teeth this morning. Well, what kind of joy and pleasure are you going to take in having your teeth? Because I guarantee you one thing, I know something as simple as that. Somebody wish they had some teeth, y'all. Hello? Somebody wish they had teeth to brush. And somebody wish they had a home to be in, to sit at the sink and do it. You got to get yourself in a position where you focusing on the things that you are claiming as burdens for yourself and let them be blessings. It's all about your mindset. It's all about you being in a position where you can take control over that thing. I promise you, this week, starting today, give yourself the opportunity to bless your own self with the word nevertheless. When you say, yes, I see this, nevertheless, I understand that there is more, there is better, there is greater. This is a fresh new year. We don't have to claim. I heard somebody say, 2020 introduced 2021 and said, welcome, and it's the brother or sister to the last year. I'm not claiming that. What I'm claiming is that 2021 is going to be a phenomenal year. 2021 is going to bless us abundantly. 2021 is going to be overflowing with wonderful things and surprises and gifts that you have never expected. If that's what you claim for yourself, I'm claiming it for myself. Are you claiming it for yourself? Are you claiming it for yourself? Because I'm claiming it. I'm claiming health. I operate in abundance. I live in abundance. I don't have to worry about where things are gonna come from and how they're gonna, because I'm claiming it. You got to claim it. You got to say, nevertheless. Yes, you are wherever you are right now, and if that's where you want to be, great. But if it is not where you want to be, if you are motivated and excited to do something about what it is, you got to give yourself nevertheless. You might be in a whole bunch of pain. You might have this weather because it's snowing all over the land. It's even snowing here in Memphis, y'all. But you may say, oh my goodness, my arthritis is kicking up and I can barely move. Nevertheless, I know that if there's an opportunity for me to create a solution for my pain, I can push through it. Or I can take something and move through it. Or I can be somewhere and sit down. Nevertheless, this won't always last. You got to give yourself the opportunity to take ownership of your own life. And it's all about you having a mindset. It's all about your mindset shift. People, I'm telling you, my clients, they come to me not because they want to have a cheerleader. They come to me because they want to achieve goals. They come to me because they want to talk through how to get the thing that they want done, how to pursue it. You already have everything you need. You already have every single thing that you need. There's nothing that you're lacking for. It's about having the right tools to be able to get that key to unlock the door to the success that you want. You deserve it. You have it. You didn't get a dream and a hope and a wish accidentally. It was poured into you because you already have what you need. You already have what you need. I say that again. You already have what you need. Coaches like me help you get there. I will literally connect with you. For those of you that haven't had the opportunity to serve, I take a limited number of clients every year. For 2021, I'm taking only 5 more one-on-one clients. I'm doing only 5 one-on-one clients. If you want to have time with me to get motivated and get that nevertheless mindset shift attitude, send me a DM, or you can go to my website at tracytrowe.com and book time with me. I'm only doing 5 clients for this year. I am intentional because I do not want my clients to be in a position where they don't get the best from me. You deserve the best from me, and I want to help you get the best for yourself. So now I'm telling you what I know. It's as simple as that. You got to protect yourself and shield yourself from the stuff that you get. We're going to be bombarded. We're going to be overwhelmed. But you can control how you react to what you're given. You can give yourself a mindset shift and say, I refuse to accept that. I'm going to stay motivated and focused on my goals. Hey, Nana Coney, how you doing? I am telling you what I know. You have 100% opportunity to take the word, take the blessing of the word, nevertheless. Take the blessing of the word, nevertheless, and know that that can apply. It's absolutely a common, or as my friend Cammie Stanley, who is a editor, loves to say, well, sometimes that should be a semicolon. I'm not sure, but it's a pause. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? What you thought was a period, you thought that thing was a period, but it's either we gonna debate about it, but I'm gonna tell you what I say, however, comma. And for you, the pause is nevertheless. I need you to get it. I need you to take ownership of it. I need you to really just embody that and take that into your spirit, because you are in a position right now with a fresh new year. You got a fresh new start. You get an opportunity to make your own choice. You have ownership over your mind. Your mind does not control you. I told you this when I posted yesterday, that this mindset shift is what you need. You've got to get out of the habit of speaking negativity to yourself and thinking positive things are going to come out of it. It does not work like that. Y'all got it? It does not work. That's right. Delayed but not denied. You are absolutely in a position where you can control how you react. You control. I always challenge people to tell me somebody made them mad. Y'all ever heard that? Ooh, such and such made. Ooh, she made me so mad. Ooh, she made me mad. Hey, Dolores Mosby. Ooh, such and such. Have you ever had somebody say, oh, I'm sick of them. They said such and such. It made me mad. How they gonna do that? How they gonna tell me such and such? That made me mad. Huh? Do what now? So you saying what? Somebody made you mad? How they make you mad? Oh, but what you're really saying is that you surrendered your control, that you gave your power to somebody else, that they gave you input, and instead of you processing it and making a decision about what you wanted to and that you could control it, you instead said, you know what, here, take my power, have all of it. I'm your puppet, manage me, manage my emotions. I don't have control. I'm not an adult. I don't know how to process my own thoughts and feelings. My intellectual IQ is low. My emotional intelligence is limited. I have a diminished capacity for being able to control how I feel. Never. You're not going to give that up. You don't ever say that. No one ever says that. But when you tell somebody, they made me mad, they make me sick, they make wrong. Do y'all hear me? There's no such thing. If you say that, that's literally you saying, I surrender. I'm giving you the authority. I'm giving you sovereignty over me. I'm giving you control over my thoughts, emotions. You can't do that. You're too strong for that. Your mind won't allow that. You got to do a mindset shift. Y'all hear me? You got to do a mindset shift and get yourself in a position where you recognize and identify, here are the things that are coming to me. Here's the input. Here's the input. I'm going to process this and filter it down. Is there something in this I can use? Okay, if not, move on. Because you got a goal, you got a plan, you got a mission ahead of you, and it's your roadmap. That's your GPS. And if you haven't written that thing down, we're going to talk about that Wednesday live at lunch, about your wellness. That you got to be able to own your wellness. You got to be able to map out your wellness and take responsibility for your wellness. It's also a mindset. But now today, my 3 for 30, and I'm about to wrap this thing up because I'm going to tell you something. If you're not motivated, then I have blessed myself, because I want you to know that I am motivated to know I can control 100%, not 2, not 3, not 75 or 80, 100% of the things that I get. I control how I react to them. I can control how I am. If XYZ, and I love to say your family members. Your family members are the ones, y'all. The family members are the main ones. I call them Pookie and Poke Chop. Pookie and Poke Chop can get you. Oh, they have stuff. They just shoot stuff at you all the time. You like, what the heck? Pookie and Poke Chop, get somewhere and sit down. But you don't have to let Pook and Poke Chop drive you crazy, y'all. You make a choice about what you getting from Pook and Poke Chop and how you react. Okay? Now y'all been with me. If you're part of the T-Row crew, you know Pook and Poke Chop part of my life. But now I want you to know, Pook and Poke Chop don't run my life though. Hello? So now I want y'all to understand that it's about you making a controlled decision. It's about a mindset shift. That what you're telling yourself, what you're feeding into your spirit, into your mind, is what you are literally pouring into and fertilizing and watering is what will grow. Okay? Miss Lepo, how you doing? What I want you to know is what you pour into, what you focus on, what you feed, what you fertilize will grow. Your motivation for today is to take that word and let that word, nevertheless, shift your mind so that you are in a position where you can see what you got in front of you and know that it's not a period. It's not a period. Like Nana said, it's not a denial, it's a delay. However, comma, nevertheless, comma, the word nevertheless means that you are in a position where you can control yourself. You can control your outlook. You are in a position where you are the authority over your life. It's as simple as that. Control what you got. Control how you react to what you get. Nobody can say, you can't tell somebody they made me XYZ. Wrong. What you can do is say, here's where I am. I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to speak positivity to myself. I'm going to use self-affirmation words. I'm going to manifest the positivity into my life. And I'm going to use the word nevertheless today and all this week so that I can know that wherever I am, if it's not what I want right now, it gets a nevertheless. Y'all hear me? Now listen. Stay connected to me. Be a part of the T-Row crew, because you're going to know what to do. You're going to hang with me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I am live at lunch. I want y'all to stay with me and stay with Coach T-Row, because I'm here for you. But you're not going to get this thing if you don't show up. It's as simple as that. Go to my page. Like my Facebook page. Like my YouTube channel. Stay connected. That's your mission. Go to my YouTube channel. I upload this, and I want you to not just go, but like and subscribe. Hello, like and subscribe to my page, because I am on a mission and I want you to come with me. Come with me and get this thing. We on a motivated Monday. Who feeling motivated now? I am. Did I just motivate myself, or did I motivate you too? You motivated? You motivated? Who motivated? Nana, you motivated? Miss Leopold Paris, y'all motivated up in this house, Mr. Lords. I'm gonna tell you what I know. Y'all get all that I got, and I'm happy to share it. But it's time for me to go now. It's time for Tracy T. Rowe to go. Now I'm gonna say this, and I say this to you every time we connect. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Take those 3 I gave you for 30, and make sure that you apply them. Control your mindset. Own your own awesomeness. And absolutely, let me give you a cyber hug. Take care of yourself. Be everyday amazing. And above all else, live like it's a gift. What should I say? Live like it's a gift. Because it truly is. That's it. That's all, y'all. I'll see you back here live for Wellness Wednesday at 11:30, live at lunch. It's Tracy time. Bye.